Hey, what's up everybody? It's your girl Ebony Jean. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, please hit that subscribe button and the notification bell to join my family. So today I'm going to be sharing with you guys what it's like being a legislative liaison. I should have done this video a long time ago, but since it's Alopecia Awareness Month still, we have a few more days left. I want to share with you guys what I've been doing throughout the last couple of years. And if you want to learn how you can become a liaison, stay tuned. Before we get things started, first let's answer this question. What is a legislative liaison? A legislative liaison is all about leadership. You are an advocate for change and you are a voice for your community. So being a legislative liaison for the alopecia community, I am standing in the gap for those who have difficulty speaking out about this condition. Also, I've been meeting with legislators on Capitol Hill so I can help bring a bill passed to have wigs covered under Medicaid insurance. For me, everything started back in 2015. I was competing in a local scholarship pageant. If you want to hear my journey on that, you can click the link down below in my description box. So Alopecia Awareness became my platform, and for each contestant we had to do research on the different statistics surrounding our choice of cause. So with alopecia, I had a lot of difficulty researching things concerning my hometown because I'm from such a small city in Michigan, and I was very frustrated, trying to gain all this information. But at the end of every search, this was the #1 question asked. Have you heard of NAF? And I said, no. What is NAF? Like, I was so confused. Like, I've never heard of this organization. So I gave them a call, and let me tell you that the rest is history. So I was on the phone with NAF for a couple of hours, sharing my personal story, what I was doing with the pageant, my platform. They said, we'll do everything we can to support you. And let me tell you, this has been such a phenomenal journey. The relationship is amazing, and I'm so grateful because that was honestly the beginning of me coming forward with my alopecia story. So to make a long story short, I placed second runner-up in my pageant, became the first African American alopecian to do so, and with that being said, NAF appointed me legislative liaison, making me the first African American from my hometown as well to hold this position. That's just the beginning. In 2016, I went public with my story for the very first time in Washington, D.C., and I was attending the annual NAF conference. My mom and I had such a phenomenal time during that entire weekend. Like, it was so amazing. I took off my wig on the steps of Capitol Hill, and I felt so empowered. Like, it was just an amazing feeling that no one can take away from me, an amazing moment that no one can take away. I was honored to have led the Michigan group at the time, so I got to meet with my local senators. I got to meet with senators from across the country and share my personal story. It was amazing. My mom got to share some of her experience, and she has just as much of a testimony as I do. Being a legislative liaison is an extremely critical role because you are advocating for change within your community. So within my role, we are working to get legislators to co-sign a Medicaid bill that will benefit hair loss patients, because doctors still look at alopecia as a cosmetic disease, in which it is not. Out of the 25 years of dealing with alopecia, 16 of them have been spent wearing wigs. My mom made my very first headband wig. I'm so grateful to this day. And this was around the time where headband wigs were not in stores. We spent so much money trying to keep my head covered, and it was frustrating because my mom was a single parent at the time. It was difficult, finding the financial resources to pay for these wigs because they were so expensive. One thing that I want these hair companies and also these insurance companies to do better at is including ethnic wigs for the black community, because not all wigs are created equal. So what may work for another person may not work for me, if that makes sense. And one thing about the black culture, we thrive on hair. So it is really important for inclusion to be within this cause, because everyone within the black community who suffers with hair loss, we need to be able to have wig options that cater to us as well. Being a liaison in general has opened many doors of opportunity. Throughout the last 4 years, I've been blessed to travel the country, sharing my story. I was keynote speaker at the national conference in Arizona. I spoke on the young adults panel in Miami. I've met with the Food and Drug Administration. I'm a part of the American Academy of Dermatology. I'm so grateful to be a part of these organizations and have these opportunities. I've also filmed for a hair loss documentary. So within the last 5 years, they've been traveling with me through different parts of my journey. You know, it's been phenomenal. Okay, now that I've shared my story, are you ready to become a liaison? Here's how. Go to naaf.org, that is naaf.org. I'll post the link down below in my description box. You can check out all the information there is to know about the liaison program. You can also give the office a call and they'll let you know what needs to be done in order for you to apply. So it is an amazing opportunity. I'm grateful. You know, I always tell people this is my real life job. Being an advocate is so important to me. There are 6.9 million of us throughout the United States, and we definitely need more advocates throughout this time, you know, to continue sharing what it's like being in alopecia and how it affects our everyday lives. We are at the end of my video. Thank you all so much for watching. Click on the link down below to check out naaf.org. Subscribe to my channel if you're new. Give me a thumbs up for this video. And I will talk to y'all next time. God bless and be safe. Bye.